Hey, welcome to KocoSports Weekly Monday Night Raw Review. I am the huge one, aka the idiot, Dave Koco from KocoSports.net or KocoSports.com. It takes you to the same place. It's where the world comes to kick ass, your home for combat sports and above all, where it's okay to be a passionate fan. I'm all alone tonight, so alone. So I'll be hitting up the comments hard, so please leave comments down below if you thought it was a win, loss, or tie on Twitter at KocoSports, in the KocoSports.net Internet Infantry chat, in the secret project, ProWrestling.me. Please go sign up now. We are planning a hard launch, hopefully by the end of the year, maybe first time month, but we're looking for pioneer members. So please be active and sign up for ProWrestling.me. And KocoSports.net, Internet Infantry chat, Facebook, the whole yards. Now, I just pre-warned you, Facebook sometimes hides its messages. So we will go to Facebook messages, but just if we skip your question or comment, it's not because we hate you. It's just because social media sucks sometimes. I'm looking at you, Zuckerberg. All right, I just won myself a Ric Flair. So please, down in the comments, win, loss, or tie, what did you think of this show? From social media chats, it was all over the place. Some people said it was awesome. Some people said it sucked. So I'm going to be very interested in what the comments have to say, win, loss, or tie. I'm going to give it a weak win. No John Cena, and John Cena to me is absolute poison. I'm enjoying it. No Cena with a vagina. And they did a lot of old school booking. A lot of old school booking as far as like Survivor Series goes, and they had highlights of the Survivor Series, and I enjoyed that. I'm a big fan of the Survivor Series. So overall, I give it a weak win, possibly a tie. We'll see how this review goes, but I give it a weak win just because I'm a fan of the Survivor Series styles match, and I thought they did some good ideas booking and some horrible ideas. So yeah, there you go. And this is the last day I'm going to wear my Mets hat, or my son's Mets hat. I'm not a Mets fan, but my son is, and he wanted me to wear it on air. And congratulations to the Royals. Mets, we're going to retire you, and we're going to go a little old school here. But bam, oh, it feels so good to be right. All right, back to the Tokyo Giants hat. So sorry to hear it, Mets fans, but also congratulations, Royals fans. By the way, on my prediction show on Koco Plays, which, by the way, I'm a bigger idiot in baseball, even though I love it, than I am pro wrestling. I thought the Royals were going to be eliminated in the first round. I was a fool. I was young. I was so stupid a few weeks ago. So congratulations, Royals. Let's break down Monday Night Raw. Like I said, down in the comments, win, loss, tie. What did you think about it? And if I cough and make like cold-like noises, I apologize. Throughout the week, I was dressed up as a luchador and entertained kids for Halloween in Japan. And man, kids can get you sick. Like, you're 1, 2, 3 kids. Okay, you're good. But I taught like 9,000 kids this week. Buy my pink shirt. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's break down Monday Night Raw, shall we? It starts off with a promo, someone different, Roman Reigns, and then it comes down Seth Rollins, and it sets up the main event. And the main event is an old school Survivor Series match, which I'm a really big fan of. A lot of people, WWE fans, are like, oh, you always love WWE. WWE's always been there. And that's not the case. That's revisionist history. A lot of us were WCW fans. A lot of us were ECW fans. A lot of us were NWA fans. So WWE didn't always have this monopoly. And I was not a WWE fan. I was a WCW/NWA guy growing up, an ECW loyalist, and crazy. I was so into ECW. It was kind of a sickness. It was a madness how much I was into ECW at the time. But I didn't really like WWE, but I loved the Royal Rumble and I loved Survivor Series. I just thought it was like, oh, this is interesting. It's really, really fun idea. So it leads to it. Roman Reigns, they're booking him like Superman. And here's my thing. There's a tag team that makes a return tonight. We'll get to that. Oh, fuck it. Spoilers in a review. The Usos make a return. And a lot of them in the comments and the social media places I hang out with are like, oh, well, he's just the next Cena. And do you think the Usos and, Roman Reigns are the next guys to just carry on that invincible role? And as a wrestling fan, are you tired of the invincible character? Like, I'm not a big fan of Superman. I'm not a fan of John Cena. I wasn't a fan of Hulk Hogan. You know, I don't understand getting behind a character, and we're talking fiction here. We're talking kayfabe that wins everything. Like, they have no problem, and I don't understand how you can get behind that character. Like, you know, a lot of times in storytelling, you want the character you relate to. Are people that fucking insane? Is life that easy for everyone else? You know, that's why Bruce Willis in Die Hard. That's why Dean Ambrose, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan gets cheered, because they know what it's like to be fucked with a goddamn boss that fucking masturbates to good-looking people and the chosen ones. That you can relate to that. You're like, hey, I've been fucked at work. You've been fucked at work. All right, yes. But I don't understand. Like, are there enough people that relate to being John Cena? Oh, I'm an underdog. Everything in life worked out great. I don't know. I mean, yeah, you do have Donald Trump who said he had hard times with only $1 million. So maybe people are that delusional. But I just don't see a connection. Like, if you were to put these characters in anything else, they would just be like, oh, they're flat. Well, what's the challenge? You know, a lot of times people are like, oh, you got to put a challenge. They have to overcome the challenges. And, yeah, fan favorites, they have to fucking go through crazy. But the chosen one, the company guys, they don't have to go through shit. Roman Reigns was handed Super Slammy Superstar of the Year. I don't understand how, like, you can relate to these good guys. And are they? Are they on the same level as a John Cena? I see Roman Reigns as a presidential candidate. Sure, he might be better than the last one, but he's the same fucking dude. You know what I mean? Like, you know, oh, let's get an uproar. Who's going to win? Guess what? We still fucking lose. Game over. That's how I feel. I feel like if you had Roman Reigns and John Cena stand next to each other, you'd just be like, oh, well, Roman Reigns is next. He's better than the last one. And I don't know. I don't understand their storytelling process, their writing process. And I don't understand their fans. I really don't. I don't understand how you can root for someone. And a lot of times I bring up Superman, but that's not fair. The Superman character had to go through a hell of a lot more than John Cena has. The Superman character had to go through a hell of a lot. And in the comic book world, you know, you're a real fucking, I don't know. I don't want to get too controversial, but who the fuck reads Superman? What the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, I don't know. So my question tonight is the Usos, the tag team, seeing it, because I don't see it. I know they were best friends, but I still think the Usos put in some effort. And I think Roman Reigns is a step up. I just wish there wasn't invincible characters. I wish the odds. And the worst part is Michael Cole has to sell them as underdogs. I think it was last week or the week before. Roman Reigns beat Kofi Kingston, and they sold that as an upset. Are you out of your fucking mind? That's like the University of Florida playing your local fucking high school team. Not even a good local high school football team. It would be like the national champion college football team playing the worst record in New Jersey high school team. Like, no, it's not an upset. No, if I can, you know, the Gators, the Seminoles, Nebraska, Syracuse, I don't fucking know. All these universities are supposed to beat them. I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get it. It's like playing Madden on easy and then fucking bragging that you pulled a huge upset when you have the scoreboard stuck at 255 points and they can't fucking score. I don't. How do you root for that? How do you root for that? That's on you, pal. That's on you. All right, so it sets up old school Survivor Series match. They showed some highlights of old school Survivor Series matches, which me being an older fan really loved. I'm wondering if the younger fans gave a shit. Because, like, there's a part of me that, like, the older fans love it because, you know, we remember. We're like, oh, good times. You know, the nostalgia factor. I wonder, like, if you're a younger fan that didn't, you know, live as long as my old ass, do you still enjoy the history recaps? I imagine you would. You're getting educated, you're doing it, and I'm glad, but WWE can control history. They can control what gets out there. I hope they do more stuff like that. And plus, I would advertise the network marketing-wise with that. So overall. Up next is somewhat of a dream match if it happened like last year. To me, Dolph Ziggler versus Kevin Owens, yeah, it's a dream match, but Ziggler cashed the fuck out, and Kevin Owens is like, I'm a heel. Everyone, don't cheer me. I'm a heel. Fuck, why are you still cheering me? I said on Twitter John Cena's a good person, and you still fucking cheer me. What do I have to do? Do I have to kill your puppy? Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, if this happened a year ago, to me, it's like too little too late, but still, I enjoyed it. Tyler Bree's music hits halfway through the match, and he comes out. And there's a part of me that was like, fuck you, I want to see Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler. But then there was a part of me like, you know what? They're not the men they used to be. Fucking yeah, Tyler Breeze is awesome. Come on out, Tyler Breeze. I had mixed feelings. Like, I hate this style of booking. But you know what? I love Tyler Breeze so much, I might look the other way on this one. And hopefully Tyler Breeze does great in the WWE. He's been in NXT, Florida Championship Wrestling since 1974. So hopefully he does a great job. He's just sitting there taking selfies and all that fun stuff, you know, doing what he does. I don't know how long they can drag this out and we still give a shit. Hopefully it leads to a Dolph Ziggler match. Hopefully we get the old Dolph Ziggler pre-selling out contract. And Tyler Breeze and Dolph Ziggler could try to steal the show. That would be amazing. Of course, Ziggler gets distracted. They go to the well too many times. This finish should be used once a month minimum. Minimum. Once a month. It is like their go-to finish move. It really is. It's too much. Basically, you know, he's sitting there taking selfies, and Ziggler gets distracted, tries to swing at him, turns around, gets a pop-up powerbomb, and Owens gets the win. Overall, a good match, but they took away from it a little bit, but at the same time, fuck it, it's the best we're going to get. Like, I know that's such a shitty attitude to have, but let's be honest, this is a bet. We're not going to get Ziggler and Owens a fucking 30-minute classic Ring of Honor New Japan style. We're going to get fucking distractions, bullshit storylines. And once again, I have to say this over and over and over again. If you're in a fight and someone is 20 feet away, 15, like more than an arm length away, and they're talking shit, distracting you, taking a selfie, ignore them. Ignore them. It never works out great. I have ADD, I have concussions, and I'm like, you know what? No. That guy who's 20 feet away taking a picture of himself, I'm going to pay attention to the problem at hand. The alligator closest to the boat, motherfuckers. You don't worry about the alligator 3 fucking rows away. You worry about the alligator that's right in your fucking boat. Come on now. Fucking alligator's closest to the boat. By the way, that's a Marine Corps machine gunner phrase, just in case you want to know where the fuck that crazy talk came from. The alligator is always closest to the boat. Is who you fucking get first. You don't get the alligator fucking taking pictures of himself with a fucking selfie stick. Jesus Christ. Fucking, not only are you a bad wrestler, Dolph Ziggler, but you'd be a shitty machine gunner. There, I said it. I didn't want to get all controversial, but I did. But overall, still an entertaining match. It's just, in your head, you dream and you hype up what these wrestlers could do together. WWE's like, ha 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 ha, here you go. How about fucking a little distraction? Ha ha ha. Fuck. Alligator's closest to the boat. Helps in machine guns. Helps in pro wrestling. And helps in your life. Don't worry about the problem that's 3 miles away. Worry about the problem that's right in fucking front of you. All right. Bam, bam, bam. All right. Next, they have a little tease, 5-on-5 traditional match. Throughout the show, they show who Seth Rollins gets, but they don't show who Roman Reigns gets. And I like that booking. I like that booking a lot. You could have had a surprise, which they do. So overall, I enjoyed the build-up to the Survivor Series match and liked the classic Survivor Series match. I enjoyed it a lot. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Brie and Becky have a confrontation. I'm reading these off BleacherReport.com, by the way. Hopefully, ProWrestling.me will have live results next week. Hopefully. We got Brie and Becky have a confrontation backstage to hype their fatal 4-way match for a title shot. Listen, Becky Lynch. Listen, I love the Rescue Rangers. I love Gadget. Never fucking cut a promo again. Just stop. Just fucking stop. Unless you're going to wear mouse ears and look for Chippendale, shut the fuck. Oh, dude, can you imagine a Rescue Rangers tag team? All right, there you go. Ascension. We can repackage you. And okay, this was a horrible idea. I shouldn't say shit out loud like this because you know fucking Vince is sitting there with a pencil. They're like, hey, kids like the Rescue Rangers, right? That was a horrible, horrible fucking promo. just god awful. Just no. No. No, like I like Becky Lynch. I don't think she's as good as Charlotte or Sasha Banks, and that's just science. But I still like her. But the promo, I just want to give up on her. I'm like, oh god damn it! Why? Like I kind of wish I wasn't watching live so I could fast forward it. This is a fast forward promo. It was just bad. It was. I don't understand how they can be so good in NXT and so that at WWE level. All right, moving on. Next, you have Cesaro versus The Miz. And, of course, out in the crowd, they have the Stardust section. Overall, I enjoyed this match. The Miz got some offense in. I'm not a big Miz hater, but I am a huge Cesaro lover. It was great to see Miz doing something besides shilling something in the back. Cesaro swung him around a lot. It was pretty awesome. And then, basically, Cesaro wins after that. And overall, it was a short but interesting match. And it was great to see Cesaro get over. And hopefully they keep building up Cesaro. It would be amazing. But I don't know. The problem with WWE is, and something broke with Daniel Bryan and me. I was happy that, it work or not work, it's up to you. It depends how much you believe WWE. But, obviously there's enough proof that it wasn't a work, but let's just pretend. Let's just give the WWE fanboys and defenders their moment. All right, even if you worked us into fucking supporting Daniel Bryan, that's a lot of fucking work for fucking something that's supposed to be fun. It really is. And that's the thing. It's like, could we just have good wrestlers rise to the top without us having to fucking, dedicate 24/7 rooting for a motherfucker? Can we just have good wrestlers reach the top? Because here's the thing. If rooting for a motherfucker benefited him, then yeah, that would work out. That'd be great. But besides Daniel Bryan, who didn't have the best track record, he went against fucking Kane. Yeah, he had his WrestleMania moment, but where the fuck was there a payoff? Anyway, I just wish they were more like New Japan and just the best wrestlers got the shot. Tanahashi, fuck you. Sorry, man. Can't let it go. But Cesaro beats The Miz, so overall, pretty enjoyable. Next is a Bray Wyatt promo. Let's go to live comments because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get some thumbs down on my thoughts on this. Boop, boop, boop. At Sinister Lobster on Twitter, at Sinister Lob, L-O-B, liked and retweeted us, so I appreciate it. Liked and tweeted us. Let's see. Boop, ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. Going solo today by Mystery Man on Facebook. Yeah, I think that's Rob. I don't know. There's always this guy on Facebook. He has no picture, no name, and it scares me. It's like, who are you, mystery guy? Andy Papp says, you cut me deep. You have failed this podcast. I'm giving Raw a weak win. Oh, well, yeah, I'm a Rays fan. I was just rooting for the Mets because my son likes them. It's back. I rooted for you guys. You lost. Now it's back onto the Rays and Tokyo Giants, baby. I wasn't a bandwagon fan. I was more of a supporting my son's team. I was trying to be a good dad, not be a Mets fan. Hey, dude. Matter of fact, if anyone's failed us, it's goddamn Mets. Mets, what happened? 1986. Come on. Oh, man. Anyway. Boop-ba-doo, boop-ba-doo. We're 9-2. Not too bad. Not too bad on the YouTubes. 9-2. Let me refresh the... Okay, good. That's good. I didn't want to see that anyway. My internet's acting up. I apologize for the live comment section. Comments are disabled for this video. No, they're not, motherfucker. Fuck you, YouTube. No one ever disables anything on KocoSports. Stop being a fucking asshat right goddamn now before I punch you right in the fucking titties. All right, comments are disabled for the video. No one disabled the comments, you fucking cocksuckers. God damn, dude, do I fucking hate YouTube? Oh, man, if I could fucking leave a comment right now, I'd be like, YouTube, fucking kiss my fucking white fucking ass. How are comments disabled for fucking YouTube? Oh, dude, chat is disabled for... Fuck you. Fuck you, you fucking... Oh, I can leave it on. I can leave it on Google Translate. Hold on. Fuck you, Google. Make the comments work. Fucking come on, dude. Dude, I hate fucking YouTube so goddamn much because they always fuck shit up, dude. They always fuck shit up. They're just such fucking bitches, bro. So, holy shit, dude. Do I want to fucking punch you right in the dick? Yeah, I didn't want to have comments on a live fucking stream. What? All right, tweet us at KocoSports because YouTube is fucking stupid as shit. No one disabled the fucking comments, you fucking cocksuckers. You fucking piece of goddamn shit. Holy fuck, do I hate fucking YouTube. Because then all their fucking employees are going to be like, what? What's wrong? Why are you angry? Why? Because you always fuck shit up for no fucking reason. And not only that, all right, let's just fucking break down. Yeah, you're going to have to tweet us. Holy shit, dude. Do I want to fucking punch you so fucking hard in the nuts, YouTube? I wish there was a YouTube employee that I could magically just randomly show up so I could punch him in the fucking nuts. Holy shit, do I fucking hate YouTube. Fuck you, YouTube. Alright, back to Bray Wyatt. I guess you're going to have to tweet me at KocoSports. Fucking YouTube. Holy shit. Bray Wyatt, he cuts a magical promos. Here's the deal. Does anyone think he's going to fucking win? Does anyone? Like, I always see in the comments, Bray Wyatt cuts great promo. Bray Wyatt cuts great promo. And that's a possibility. That's a huge possibility. He's never going to fucking win. He's not beating The Undertaker. Take it to the fucking bank. He doesn't fucking beat anyone. Oh, he beat Chris Jericho. Fuck you, Chris Jericho doesn't exist. Fuck, man. No, he's not going to win jack fucking shit. It's like Glass Joe. This is what I hear. You hear a 5-star promo like Mick Foley. You're like, oh, voodoo magic. Ooh, I'm so interested. I hear, I'm Glass Joe. I'm going to lose this feud. I'm Glass Joe, and I'm going to lose this feud. And then someone in the back goes, Gabby J! And then you have foot soldiers fucking just around them. Like, not foot soldiers like tough guys. Foot soldiers like from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game where they just come out and blow up. Fuck you, Wyatt. Fuck you. Win something, you piece of shit. And someone, I'm so glad the fucking comments didn't fucking work. Someone say Chris Jericho, give yourself 7 Kevin Dunns because you know Chris Jericho doesn't exist anymore. He fucking magically disappeared into some fucking cocksucker who sucks dick on fucking podcast. Yeah, it was a great promo. I am Voodoo Man, and I'm not gonna win jack shit. It reminds me, speaking of video games, it reminds me of Bray Wyatt, a cutscene for the first boss. No one watches that shit. You're sitting there, you got your controller, like, oh man, level 1 boss Bray Wyatt. And he comes out, he's like, oh, I'm gonna skip. Oh, I just defeated Bray Wyatt. Boom, now on to level 2. I'm looking at you, Rusev. Give yourself a Barry Horowitz for cutting a decent promo, and then give yourself a Barry Horowitz for probably having just as many feuds won. Say Chris Jericho. I dare you. I dare you. I'm talking to you, Wrestling Ranton. Wrestling Ranton probably loved this. I don't know. It's just, I can't get behind it. I can't. You have to win eventually. You have to win a big feud. And he's not going to. And I don't know. And plus, this ain't my style. I just don't like the dark style. Punky on the Internet Infantry chat put up a funny meme. He's like, you kidnap Undertaker, you kidnap Kane, and no one does anything? Yeah, well, welcome to the WWE universe. I'm not a big fan of this segment. I do respect his promo cutting skills. But, like I said, I beat this dead horse, and you know what? I'm probably going to say this on my deathbed. I'm going to be like, oh, these are 2 things three things I'm saying on my deathbed, all right? The last 5 seconds of my life. I'll be like, I never watched Total Divas because I'm better than you. 2, there's no fucking way Tanahashi should have ever beat Okada at Wrestle Kingdom 9. Fuck you, New Japan. And 3, Bray Wyatt should have beat Cena, then Undertaker. He could have lost throughout the years. It would have been the most over fucking guy in the world, and it didn't help Undertaker and Cena at all. That's a well-life live. I'm glad I got the full speech out. There you go. So, yeah, fucking Bray Wyatt cut an amazing promo. All right, next you got the Lucha Dragons versus Sheamus and King Barrett. A lot of people online really shit on this match. They gave for Raw standards, for WWE Raw standards. I know this weekend they had a Dragon Gate, and if you watch Dragon Gate, you're probably a little more bitter at WWE than someone who didn't watch Dragon Gate. But put aside Dragon Gate standards right now, even though congratulations, Dragon Gate, on such a great show. For WWE standards, they gave them time tonight for WWE. I mean, there was commercial breaks in between. The Lucha Dragons, they never get a commercial break, except maybe for their entrance. So overall, pretty decent WWE tag team match, but a lot of people shit on it. I think Wrestling Ranted on Twitter said it best. Sheamus and King Barrett, I'm paraphrasing here, the worst King of the Ring and the worst Money in the Bank winner combined. And you know what? I usually don't agree with Wrestling Ranted, but I might have to agree with them. These are pretty fucking bad booking. And I find the Lucha Dragons to be somewhat exciting. I know a lot of people don't, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this. I thought it was a decent WWE tag team match that gave it time. But the internet, I want myself another Ric Flair. Anytime you blame anything on the internet, you win yourself a Ric Flair. Thank you. I appreciate the award. But the internet, from what I've seen on social media, really shit on this match. So I don't know. I enjoyed it. It wasn't the best, but they got some time, and there were some enjoyable spots. And not only that, but Kalisto counters a bullhammer with his finisher for the pin and the win. Winner, Lucha Dragons. And at this time, we thought the Lucha Dragons were going to go against the New Day for the titles. But Team Roman Reigns changed that around. Next, backstage, the biggest mystery of the night. Jack Swagger is shown talking to Zeb Coulter and questions Coulter about doing business with Del Rio. They're like, yeah, Jack Swagger, you're never on television. Now you look like a bump who's also a racist. But at the same time, it is a bit of a mystery. Where is the story going? Why is the story like it doesn't? To me, I'm gonna do what all WWE fanboy defenders say. Oh, just give it time. All right, I'll give it time. But here's my biggest fear. I think they were so worried about surprising us with Del Rio, they didn't really think where this was going. I could be wrong. And the only part that gets me thinking that I could be wrong is that they keep making it a mystery. Now, that could be because the writers don't know where it's going. Bad writers. Or it could be like, oh, no, we have an idea where this is going. And it's going to be telling a story. And I was a betting man, knowing WWE's track record, they have no idea where this is going. I want to be wrong. This is one of those times, a lot of times people are like, you're so negative. No, I would love to come on here and be like, wow, the Del Rio storyline totally makes sense. I want to be that guy. It's WWE, man. How many times have they fucked up a storyline? Not only that, but John Cena's going to come back and rumor has it John Cena's come back for a pay-per-view to take on Del Rio. The fuck is that shit? So overall, a little interesting. Jack Swagger, perhaps jealous, perhaps racist, perhaps down on his luck, confronting his leader, teacher, mentor, saying, hey, what the fuck is going on? And he's like, hey, don't fucking worry about it. So, I don't know. Maybe Yosemite Sam has an evil plan. I just think they have no idea where they're going. I want to be wrong on this one. I want to come on here maybe 2, 3, 4 Raw reviews from now and go, wow, what a great story they told with Del Rio. I'm not going to bet on that. I'm not betting on that. Matter of fact, I think this goes maybe 2 pay-per-views and they just drop it. They're just like, oh, well, that's the story. They want to make one big country. Del Rio, I hope you're making a lot of money. Look at you. All right, next we have R-Truth versus Albert Del Rio because, poor R-Truth. R-Truth is a really good wrestler. Overall, it's a really short match, and R-Truth always has to put someone over. And Del Rio is still looking strong. And for Del Rio selling out, I hope that he gets the better of John Cena at the next pay-per-view. And hopefully does something, hoping this isn't a throwaway. We got you, surprise! We don't know where it's going. You know what I mean? Del Rio does win. He's I guess the double foot stomp now is when his opponent dangles down and he double foot stomps him. I guess that's his new finisher. I'm a bigger fan of the armbar, but hey, that's just me. But I wish Del Rio luck. But to me, it just feels like as a fan, it just feels like he sold out for not enough. You know what I mean? It's just. I understand selling out, but I don't know. You could have got a lot more. But we'll see. We'll see where time goes. Maybe he's got creative control. I doubt it. Oh, man. Poor Del Rio. Enjoy it while it lasts, pal. Hopefully it's enough money to live happily ever after. Backstage, they showed a New Day at, basically the New Day joins the squad. All three members of the New Day are back, including Xavier Woods. New Day is my guilty pleasure. I absolutely hate the New Day characters so much that I love them. They're three great athletes in the worst fucking gimmick possible, but they're just owning it. Like, it reminds me of, one of the Rhodes family members. It reminds me, of Damian Sandow, where you just get a horrible gimmick and you just fucking go all out. And that's what they're doing. They have a horrible gimmick going all out, and it's winning the fans over. So it's going to be enjoyable. Next, you got Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks, I picked on, Gadget back in the first segment. Sasha Banks, you should be a lot higher on the card than you are. You cut a great promo, and you're pretty amazing. Next, you have a 4-women's match. Where the winner becomes the number 1 contender and will fight for the title. You have Becky, a wrestler. Paige, flirts the line between being an entertainer and a wrestler. You have Sasha Banks, one of the greatest female wrestlers going today. And then you got Brie Bella. Her sister has nice tits. Overall, Brie Bella surprised me. This match surprised me. This is the first time they gave the women a lot of time. There was a lot of spots. Even Brie had a drop kick off the top. All the women were busting their asses. And this is the first time in a long time that I felt like, wow, they're having an NXT / a Divas Revolution match on Monday Night Raw. And it just makes me a little sad, because I'm a negative guy, that it could have been this way from the beginning. Nikki Bella's bullshit title run fucking had to fuck this all up because you were fucking mad at CM Punk's wife. Get the fuck over yourself. You fucking ruined your own goddamn product. Over fucking greed. Becky, Paige, Sasha, Brie, a really enjoyable match. Really long match. It's not a 5-star match or anything, but it's a match where it was a simple storyline. The girls were busting their ass, even Brie. And, it was the first time you felt like, wow, maybe the women here are not horse. It was the first time you're like, maybe they are female wrestlers. Maybe, because it always felt like in NXT you were a female wrestler and then you graduated to being a whore. Now, this match, Paige showed signs of life, which she's been up and down on my stock market. Some people blindly support Paige for some reason. To me, I thought she was a stock that went up and down way too much. But she showed signs of improvement. I don't want to say signs of improvement, but signs of her old self. Becky held her own in the ring, never cut a promo again. Sasha is just fucking amazing. And Brie didn't embarrass herself. So overall, pretty good. And the only problem that I do have is the winner. The winner was Paige. But, it was a good match. Bit predictable. But I guess storyline-wise, Paige had to win. I was hoping for the dream matchup of Sasha Banks and Charlotte. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. But, Paige and Charlotte's not bad. Now, I hope, as a fan, speaking as a fan, putting on my fan cap, we need more fans out there, less experts. I'm going to be fucking beyond crushed if Paige beats Charlotte. Just beyond crush. So overall, definitely worth watching if you like women's wrestling. Obviously, there's better women's wrestling out there, but this is the first time that I felt like, wow, they're athletes, not whores, in a really long time. I haven't felt that way in a long time. Even, Sasha, I just felt like, man, that sucks that she has to be a whore. Charlotte, that sucks you have to be a whore. Paige, fucking just eating up being a whore. But, no, it was a good match. And even Brie. I normally fucking bash Brie because I'm an asshole. But no, she held her own and didn't embarrass herself. So, the very end, Sasha gets Becky into the bank statement, but Paige breaks it up. She hits Rampage on Becky for the pin and a win. Like I said, predictable storyline, everything there, but still enjoyed it. And, I'm a fan. The fan of me wanted Sasha Banks so badly, but, everyone understands why Paige is going on. So there you go. And afterwards, there's interviews with Paige, and there's interviews with Charlotte. Charlotte cut a really good promo. Usually Charlotte, not so much on the promos. If she's no Becky Lynch. I can't never talk again. But Charlotte really kind of held her own and kind of owned the gimmick and all that. And with the internet rumors and online stories about her and Ronda Rousey possibly having a match in the future, it just seemed really, really interesting. But yeah, Charlotte cut a really good promo, and I'm looking forward to the match. With that said, come Survivor Series night, Paige beats Charlotte. I am crying like a bitch. Not as much as I cried about EC3 losing over Matt Hardy, or nowhere near as Tanahashi beating Okada at Wrestle Kingdom 9. But I'll still cry like a bitch. Just pre-warning you. Pre-warning you on this one. All right, let's see. Before we go to the main event, let's see about live comments. I do apologize. Fuck you, Google. Hopefully they fucking fixed it. I have no idea why the comments would not be on. John Bull at the 1776er, who's been doing a lot of work at ProWrestling.me, appreciate it, says, lost for me. I didn't watch the last match, lost either way. Cesaro needs to go to New Japan Pro Wrestling. That'd be a dream matchup. I would love that. I would freak if he showed up there in the next 2 years. Yeah. I don't think it's going to happen, but it would be great. And he also says, I agree 100% about Wrestle Kingdom 9. That Okada loss bothered me ever since. Yeah, I was really crushed, and not in a good way. Not like, oh, I can't wait for him to get revenge. More like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Why am I watching this shit? I really worry New Japan's going to screw the fan base again at Wrestle Kingdom 10. You know what? I'm going to say it now, and I feel guilty because I love New Japan. I love the New Japan product. If Okada doesn't win at Wrestle Kingdom time, I need to take a break. There's no fucking way I can continue watching that. I took a break when Matt Hardy beat EC3. There's no fucking way. There's just none. I don't care if he turns heel. I don't care if he joins the Bullet Club. I don't care what shenanigans happen. Okada needs anyone that was in that building that night at Wrestle Kingdom 9 in the Tokyo Dome knows the truth. Yeah, they had the camera angles, but why didn't they show the rest of the arena? They showed the angle of him walking away with all the girl fans. The rest of the arena was empty as fuck, and being there live, more people cheered for Okada crying at the corner than Tanahashi. I've been to a lot of Wrestle Kingdoms, even before they were called Wrestle Kingdoms. They were just the big January 4th Dome shows I've been to. And this might have been the fastest anyone's ever cleared out. Like, it was like, phew, gone. Like, it was like they had Okada crying and like, Okada, going absolutely crazy. Okada leaves to the back. They go to Tanahashi's promo. Phew, empty fucking arena. Empty arena. And it's just like, dude, why? No one was wearing Tanahashi gear. It's just, it's going to be heartbroken. It's going to be heartbreaking if it happens that way. At D-Rocks, I need to say this. All right, if Eva Marie beats Bayley, I'll be mad, but not done. But if she beats Kana, I'm done with the NXT and the network. Yeah, they can't. Like, that's one of those things, it's so bad that they just can't. And I'm tired of, well, she makes a good heel. No, she can't wrestle. Like, when you tell someone they can't wrestle, they make a great heel, such as a John Cena, an Eva Marie. When you're like, oh, Nikki Bella, the Bellas, and you're like, well, they're great heels because they can't wrestle. That's such an insult to the Rick Rudes, By the way, I love all the Rick Rude mentions tonight. Ted DiBiase's. It's just like Mr. Perfect. Get the fuck out of here. I'm a heel because I can't fucking wrestle. Well, if that's the case, my fat ass can barely walk outside to get the goddamn mail. I must be the best heel in the business. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I know. Like that scenario that you have, I might even give up on NXT after that. There's just no fucking way. It would just be beyond embarrassing. And hopefully, you know, but we need to stop calling wrestlers who can't wrestle heels. They're not heels. They just can't wrestle. And think about it. Every time, like, oh, Eva Marie's a great wrestler, a great heel. Think about Rick Rude. When you're about to call someone a great heel, think of Mr. Perfect. Just do that. Take 5 seconds out of your day and be like, he's a great heel. She's a great heel. And be like, Rick Rude, Jake the Snake Roberts. Just sit back. Ric Flair in his prime. Sit back and think about those guys. And then go, yeah, I'm an asshole. I'm going to stop talking. All right. ROH has Taylor Hendricks. She's awesome. Cool. Yeah, I've been, I don't know why. I got so upset with EC3 losing to Matt Hardy that I stopped watching TNA. And for some reason, I was like, you know what? I haven't watched Ring of Honor since. Matt Hardy not only killed TNA for me, I don't know. I got to get back into watching Ring of Honor. I just been so busy. Halloween weekend because of my charities. Dun, 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 buy my pink shirt. But because of my charities, I was way too busy to keep up with pro wrestling. So I got to get back into it this week. All right. Mystery guy, I was the one who asked the question. Attention, friend Yelly. I think these have been the most F-bombs you've released in one podcast in a short period of time. That's a possibility, dude. Nothing makes me angrier than YouTube not working. Like, I don't know. Like, there's stuff that really... Because a lot of times people are like, oh, you're an angry guy. But there's, like, legit stuff that makes me angry. False flagging videos, even if it's against my competition, makes me angry. Even though, are you really competition on YouTube? It's a ridiculous statement. Second, like, YouTube just not working, it makes me beyond fucking angry. Because they went out of their way to make sure comments are off so that you wouldn't use Google+. It's like, no, fuck you, dude. Google+ is... All right, that and, like, just people randomly saying shit and not keeping their word. Like, I understand if I go to you and be like, hey, fucking, I don't know, hey, Ampa Man, hey, what's going on? And I say, hey, can you give me some fucking bread? And Ampa Man's like, okay, and doesn't. I'm like, okay, well, I went to him. I bothered him. But when Ampa Man flies in, he goes, dun-da-da. He's like, hey, Dave, do you want bread? And I'm like, yeah, I'd love some fucking bread. And he's like, fuck you. Shoo! Like, that shit really makes me angry. And that happens a lot, especially with Western, North American type people. Like, dude, nothing makes me angrier than you come to me saying you want to do something for me. I say, let's do it, and then you don't do it. Oh, I try to take the high road by just completely pretending you don't exist, but oh, it bothers me. But yeah, YouTube really bothers me when it doesn't fucking work because it's such a monopoly. It should. You know, why the fuck doesn't it work? Come on, get your shit together. All right, let's see if I got any more live comments. Oh, maybe that I said fuck you, Google 800 times. They'll fix it. Nope, they don't. I hate you, Google. I hate you with all my fucking heart. Wait, there's comments here. What the hell? They got comments. One guy, Rennie Sums, got through. I don't know how Rennie Sums got through, but Rennie Sums, our MVP, our probably only YouTube comment of the night because YouTube sucks fucking balls. The Denver crowd sucked on Raw tonight. I don't know. I've seen worse crowds. I've seen better crowds. Maybe. I don't know. I was indifferent on this crowd, so I didn't notice them. So I guess that could be a bad thing. I'm sure they still piped in crowd music for the chosen ones, which bothers the shit out of me, but that's for another thing. And we're 16-2, and I apologize for no live comments. If you could, please, at KocoSports, hit me up on Twitter. I know it's such a pain in the ass, but I promise you this isn't some gimmick to get you to follow me on Twitter. This is, oh, fuck, YouTube fucked me in the asshole. Let's fucking adjust around that. So I hope you understand. Man, I love YouTube, but dude, when it doesn't work, boy, does it make me angry. I don't know if it's about because, dude, when you meet these YouTube employees, they're like, I'll do anything. YouTube employees are definitely Aquaman. Here's a YouTube employee. Is there anything I can do for you? Sure. Can you make sure my comments work? Fuck off! I work for YouTube! Can you please rate my service? Fuck you, Google. That's your fucking rating. And they're so nice to you, but they fuck you. It's like working for WWE. WWE and Google have one thing in common. They are completely nice to you and make you feel so special when you're there backstage. But they are not going to do anything for you. Nothing. Nothing at all. All right. No, that's not fair. WWE does help you a little bit when you're backstage. So, you know what? I'm sorry. I don't want to compare WWE. I say a lot of bad shit about WWE. And yeah, are they corporate? Are they super nice? Do they make you feel like you want to hug them? Yes, they do all that. They are very good at that. But they're not as bad as Google. Google, man, I have no idea. I have no idea how their customer service is so good. Everyone's like, yeah, Comcast sucks. Google rules. Really? Have you ever dealt with a Google employee? They're the nicest people in the world that do absolutely jack shit for you. Fuck you. Get your goddamn live comments up. Let's talk main event, shall we? I don't know how Remy got in. Way to go, Remy. Fucking beating the system. All right, let's refresh. Maybe they'll fix it themselves. Like, where do I have the option? What? I want to punch you right in the balls. Let's see. At @D_Rocks_, at @D_Rock73 with 3 X's says, fuck, marry, kill. Taylor Hendrick, Maria, Eva, and Marie. Well, I definitely kill Maria, I'm sorry, Eva Marie. I'm fucking slaughtering this. And Maria, that's the Ring of Honor girl. I don't know. I think I'd marry her because she has no fucking skill and she main events like she's center. Like New Japan loves her, Ring of Honor loves her, and if I just follow around and be like, that's my wife, I'm gonna get booked at these things. So yeah, and plus she's a very beautiful, cute woman. She's a very beautiful woman. And Taylor Hendricks, I would make love to her. It would be the most unsatisfying 36 seconds for her, but it would be a story I would tell Maria's kids later on. So there you go. Thank you. Fucking YouTube. No comments brought to you by YouTube. All right. And there's probably a stupid fucking option I didn't see, like, do you want to turn comments on? Of course! What the fuck would that be an option? Team Rollins versus Team Reigns. The good thing about the booking of this is they told about old Survivor Series. JBL was mentioning old Survivor Series matches, so it felt special. It felt important. They showed Rollins get his team, which consists of the New Day and Kevin Owens. He promised Kevin Owens a title shot later on. I thought that was good booking because, like, why would heels stick together? But he's kind of bribing him to be a part of the team. So I enjoyed it a lot. Xavier Woods returns. And then after that, he comes out, and it's Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns comes out, and, there's the old, does he have a team? The mystery. I just like it. It reminds me of old school booking. And I was hoping for a couple surprises. I didn't see no spoilers. And the Usos. A lot of people think that are seen of tag team wrestling. I don't see it that way. I don't. In fact, I guess I was about to say question. Does it fucking matter? I don't know. I should have P.O. Box. Fuck you, YouTube. Please send it to P.O. Box. Fuck you, YouTube. But if you want, you can tweet at KocoSports. If you thought that fucking the Usos are John Cena light, a John Cena tag team, I don't see it, but a lot of people do see it, especially in the chat. I saw a lot of complaints. I don't agree with that, but I was excited to see the Usos again. A little sad because I traded my one Uso away for fucking Xavier Woods, and it did not pan out. So yeah, and then you have Ryback and Dean Ambrose. So overall, the tag teams make sense. No one kind of stood out. They told a great story. They kept it simple, and it started off a match, and they busted their ass, and they had a classic match. The first one to get eliminated was Xavier Woods. who got eliminated by the Usos. So there you go. Next, you got Kofi, who was eliminated by, I think, the Usos. Yeah, so the Usos, maybe they do have some John Cena in them. I mean, I was pissed when they became friends with John Cena, but that's for obvious reasons. So the Usos defeated Kofi, really fast pace. Then you had Jey Uso be eliminated. I'm just reading this off BleacherReport.com. Big E's almost taken out by the Usos, but Owens helps him take out Jey with a big ending to get their first elimination. And yeah, before that it was 5-3. Now it's 4-3. And then Jimmy Uso gets eliminated as he runs right into a pop-up powerbomb to even things out. So it's 3-3. Plus, I think it's going to lead to a Usos versus New Day feud, which would be really interesting. I would enjoy it. Then you got Team Rollins versus Team Reigns. It's a 3-on-3. There was a lot of great wrestling. Matter of fact, I'm going to say this is the first time in a while, in a really long time, that I think this is a must-watch match. The Divas match was pretty decent, so they had two really good matches on tonight. For WWE standards, I always got to phrase that because, so many people hate on WWE and they're like, well, it's no Dragon Gate. I'm like, I know. It's no New Japan. I know. TNA, shh. Matt Hardy, shh. Keep it down. But Ryback and Big E get eliminated. Ryback and Big E get eliminated. They both hit both their finishers. And let me just read this from Bleacher Report because I'm being punch drunk. Ryback counters the big ending to eliminate Big E, but then Rollins comes in and hits him with a pedigree to eliminate Ryback. And then we got a 2-on-2 match with the Shield members, and Seth Rollins' partner is Kevin Owens and Ambrose. And it goes back and forth. This felt like a old school pay-per-view Survivor Series match. So overall, I enjoyed it a lot. But it ends up Ambrose hits Owens with dirty deeds for the pin. But they didn't do him dirty. See what I did there? They actually had a pretty decent match and showed him to be strong. And it was a 2-on-1. Now, this is where I understand the booking, but they told such a great story up to this point that you were like, man, this is a great match. Oh, this is exciting. It reminds me of the Survivor Series back when I was a kid. I enjoy everything. And they have all three members of the Shield members, and they just have, but Rollins is by himself. And then you're like, oh, this is going to be interesting. He's running away. What's going to happen? And he grabs a chair and basically just beats both guys down with a chair, and it ends in a DQ. And I completely understand why they booked this way, but it was probably the weakest part of the match because you're like, no, just finish it, man. I mean, he would still look strong. So overall, Team Reigns wins. And afterwards, there's a feud, and it's setting up for the main event, which will be Rollins versus Reigns for the title. And I don't know. I don't hate Roman Reigns that much, but when they push him and he doesn't cut from him, I don't know. It's so weird. It's so weird, and they have to hide his weaknesses. And I think if he beats Seth now, it'll be way too soon. And poor fucking Dean Ambrose. One thing about this match that showed is Dean Ambrose is way more over than probably anyone else in that match, and he's not going anywhere anytime soon. And not only that, but there's rumors, internet rumors, take him for what you will, that Dean Ambrose, there's talks about him going heel, which would fucking suck. It's like, yay, we gotta boo the people that are great wrestlers and cheer the fucking bodybuilders. Wow, I'm looking forward to that. This is Dean Ambrose's fault, though. Let's be honest. You should have sold more T-shirts over Christmas than John Cena. That's on you, pal. That is on you. So overall, I give this show a slight win. I'm sure there'll be people that, hold it to Dragon Gate standards or New Japan standards or just hate WWE that will give it a harsher score. I'm giving it a weak win and a little bit of the nostalgia factor of the Survivor Series. The hope that the women will start becoming wrestlers and not be whores. So overall, I give it a weak win. 2 matches, definitely worth watching. And they told a pretty decent story. Just Roman Reigns, you have to hide your weaknesses better, brother. You have to hide your weaknesses better. Because sometimes you look like a superstar that people get behind, and then sometimes you look like the next Cena. So choose your path wisely, sir. Choose your path wisely. Overall, I really did enjoy it. But I don't know. I wonder if you're a younger fan, if you would enjoy it. But who knows? Let's see. Google Plus, Hussam Samuel. Appreciate you checking us out. On Twitter, at D_Rock73 says it's official. Cheerleader Melissa is Lucha Underground, but she's wearing a mask again. But at least it's not hijab this time. Yeah. I'm a big fan of Cheerleader Melissa. I don't keep up with the women's wrestlers as much as D-Rocks does, but I know who Cheerleader Melissa is, and I think she's amazing. Let's see. Refreshing. All right. Eddie Torres, giving me much love. Appreciate it. Thank you. Eddie Torres, pro wrestler that used to work for me in Florida. Awesome guy. If you're ever in Florida, check him out. So appreciate the love on Facebook. Hopefully he goes to PWME, ProWrestling.me. Did you know Sarita from TNA is a trainer in NXT now? I don't remember if I know. I might have known, but I'm going to say no for the sake of playing it safe. But yeah, that's cool. Hopefully they get more and more great women's wrestlers there. I saw Breaking Ground, and the women's trainer there was hilarious. Not like intentionally, just the way she was like dealing with conversations. You could tell she was a GB is now a member of ProWrestling.me. Appreciate it. Much love. I appreciate it. Hopefully we can grow it more and more. Hopefully we'll have a hard launch. And I really, from the bottom of my heart, I apologize for comments not being on. I will have to quadruple check. I don't know if it's a glitch in Google. I don't know what the hell's going on, but it just breaks my heart because, A, I'm here all alone. I'm so alone. And B, I always want the community to be as just as much part of the show as me. And people that, have, oh man, I'm just very angry. I apologize that comments are disabled for this video. It doesn't even make sense. I'm hoping that I refresh it and there's like some big mistake. But nope, fuck me. Let's see. Oh, some people are getting through on YouTube. I can't see it, but you guys can. Let's see. Randy on the KocoSports infantry chat says, I see Taker turning heel. I think when it comes to Taker and Brock Lesnar, thank you for the question. He's on Google+. We have a KocoSports internet infantry chat there. I think when it comes to Taker and Brock Lesnar type characters, I think they're bigger than life, especially at this stage in WWE, that I don't think they have to be heel or face. I think they just can be themselves. I could be wrong about that. He could be making a heel turn, but I just think people respect him for what he's did. Like, I'm not even an Undertaker fan, and I respect him. I'm not going to boo him. So, yeah, maybe Taker goes heel, but I don't think so. I think Taker's just going to be Taker. He might add heel tactics. That would be great, but I don't think he will. And yeah, some people are getting through on YouTube. Maybe it's only me. No, some people are saying they can't get through. So some people are. Let's see what's going on. Randy Morgan added me back. Appreciate it. Much love. All right. That's for another video. Appreciate it. And let's see. All right, yeah, here's some videos. Remy Sons, how did you do it? Rennie Sums is the only guy who can comment on YouTube. Rennie Sums, do you have some magical Jedi power that's going on that we don't know about? Rennie Sums, I dedicate this show to you because YouTube totally fucked us over, and somehow you have magic powers. All right. Yeah, and hopefully it's working. Yeah, Rennie Sums, the only guy that can get through. Well, Rennie Sums, you have to carry the internet inventories thing. All right, let's see. Rennie Sum says, Cheerleader Melissa will be doing a mask like Ricochet and will not be playing Marty the Moth's sister for Lucha Underground Season 2. She might be feuding with either Black Lotus or Sexy Star. But, can I view all comments? Let's see what happens. No, I can't. Well, good. Good news, everybody. Good news, everybody. He had a lot more to say, but Google's like, fuck you. You don't get that. He could be like, but here's $8 million so that you can compete with WWE. I don't know what it says, but who fucking knows? Fuck you, YouTube. All right, how did Remy get through? I don't know. Raw was a tie for me. All right, and I think Del Rio is realizing he made a big mistake judging by his facial expressions. Yeah. it's got to suck to sell out and work for a company you hate and you have to. Jason Thorter is now a member of ProWrestling.me. I appreciate it. Much love. And I see, that's the thing, YouTube. You're a dirty fucking whore because I want to promote ProWrestling.me, but since you blocked the comments, now I feel like, there's some conspiracy that I block comments so you to go on ProWrestling.me and Twitter. And that's not the case. I'm fucking throwing you right on the bus, YouTube. I'm throwing you right under the bus. All right, let's see. On Twitter, Jason Ball, a.k.a. at the 1776er, says, if there was no Steen, no Rollins, no Cesaro, then people might give Reigns a chance. I don't think so, because you got the NXT roster. I think there's a lot of people that you'd have to put on that list before Roman Reigns would give him a chance. I think it has to do with booking. A lot has to do with booking, and a lot has to do with WWE has a lot of talented wrestlers. I think Steen, Rollins, and Cesaro is just the tip of the iceberg. You got Ambrose, you got the NXT guys, and now I think there's a lot of people better than Roman Reigns. I think the list is longer than that. Appreciate it. Ricardo and John liked us. A lot of people liked us. A lot of people sharing us on Facebook. I appreciate that. Much love. Much love. There you go. Frenelli, Andy Peps. We already got those comments. Refresh. Bam. I appreciate you joining ProWrestling.me, Jason Thornton and GB. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys can become part of the community. It can be awesome. And we can leave comments there. Come on, YouTube. Why do you do this to me, man? I'm going to break down emotionally. Because usually we go like an hour, 2 hours longer with comments. I guess they fucking said, fuck you. All right, we got another comment here from Google+. Is it just me, or does Miz, Ziggler, and Breeze have the same gimmick? Ha! A little bit. It's a bit of a stretch. I think the Miz is more heel, kind of retired wrestler. I don't know what the Miz is going for. I think Ziggler is kind of like gimmick-wise, like Billy Gunn, and I think Breeze. Yeah, I mean they have a lot of similarities, but I don't think they're exactly the same. But yeah, I could see like your point. I just don't agree with it strongly. All right, so hey, Jeff Yeager, aka author of I Like God, just like this on Facebook, Sean Michael, and I think I'm going to start plugging stuff and wrap this up. But I apologize, YouTube ruined our experience. YouTube, come on, man, why you got to be a dick? Why you got to be a dick, YouTube? All right, well at least Remy got in, and you know what? At the end of the day, Remy, congratulations. The show is dedicated to you. All right, well, short show. That means I get to play Mario Maker with Baby Leonardo. Let's call it a win-win. Plus, it's Nano, Ramo, Ririmo, whatever the writers call it. And a book update. We're shooting for a date in February. It's all up to the publishers. Oh, publishers. I love you and hate you at the same time. I need you, and I want you to love me, but I also want my book to be out. Oh, it's difficult. It's a difficult tightrope to walk. So hopefully we'll have news on the book. Hopefully you guys will like it. Please check out ProWrestling.me and sign up. And I promise you, this wasn't a gimmick to get you to sign up for .me. It's just YouTube being shitty. And follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and all those fun things. Check out KocoSports.net. Jerry's been really working behind the scenes hard on KocoSports.net. Me and Jerry, we have monthly meetings, and Jerry runs the day-to-day of KocoSports.net. I own, I guess, a lot of small companies, and they usually have people run the day-to-day. And, you know, I've been busting Jerry's balls for a really long time, Jerry O'Neill, about Koco Sports running day-to-day. And he showed me something good news. And I was like, you know what? I'm sorry I've been busting your balls. No, I'm not. But he actually started doing something great. So please go to KocoSports.net, check it out. And ProWrestling.me, it's still in its baby infancy stage, but we're trying to get some pioneer members before we push it hard. And hopefully, maybe tomorrow I'll do a Q&A ProWrestling.me only show. It'll be on YouTube, of course. Anyway, I'll plug the hell out of ProWrestling.me tomorrow. All right, please like, comment, subscribe. And listen, to make up for this, if you comment on this video after it goes live, and if you can, I'll try to do a Stump the Idiot tomorrow answering your questions, or this week. I just hate not being able to communicate with you because, you know, I take kind of pride. Like, oh, no, this is our show. And YouTube is taking that away from us. Damn you, YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out I Like God on Amazon. I have nothing to do with it, but it's my friend's book, and he deserves to sell some books. Go to KocoSports.net. Go to ProWrestling.me. Become active, and hopefully we can make one hell of a great pro wrestling community there. And hopefully I'll be back tomorrow with some type of Stump the Idiot show, a.k.a. our Q&A show. And this week they have a big New Japan event, so maybe I can do a New Japan preview. All right, like, comment, subscribe. I'm off to play Mario Maker and eat some pizza. With that, I am over.